When we return to our planet, the High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies, we like movies. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world.
I'd buy that for $1.
Greetings! You're watching SeptumSin versus the world. I'm SeptumSin. Today, we are going to be talking about, well, not Krampus, but
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
but Christmas. We're going to be doing a number of videos and a couple of reviews in relation to the holiday season. Those films that are fun to watch, yet some off the beaten path. And for our 300th video, I am doing the film Christmas Cruelty.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Congratulations. 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 Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Congratulations! Thank you all.
Yes. The original title of this is O Hellige Jul. It is a Norwegian film, and you watch it with subtitles. See, I can be artsy.
Admiral, we have enemy ships in Sector 47. It's a trap.
Especially for number 300. Actually, I heard about this one through one of my contacts at Inside Movies Galore, David Streggy. He hooked me up with one of the people associated with bringing this film to America, and I had to get a copy. I really do have a fascination with this type of film. And this DVD is loaded with extras. Unfortunately, a lot of them were not accessible to me, but I do feel that this particular set is worth putting as a boon, just because many American sets are all in English, and well, that's not necessarily a bad thing if you're a foreigner and are, like if you're like from France and you only speak French, and you get this one like the Avengers DVD and you get a commentary, there's no subtitles, well, you're kind of stuck. And that's how I am.
That makes me a sad panda.
Unfortunately, that leaves a couple of these moot. But let me read you off a few of these. There is the commentary, which again, useless to me, but if you speak, if you speak Norwegian, you should be good to go. There is the Endless Highway music video, which is awesome. So, well worth checking out. There is the teaser, which is cool. The bloopers, which do kind of get boring if you don't speak the language. The interview, again, if you speak Norwegian. Footage from the premiere, also fun. I enjoyed watching that. Press conference, again, Norwegian. And a short called Tradition. And I really liked this. Again, no subtitles, yes, Norwegian, but it was a very entertaining short. And I really did enjoy it. So if you get a chance, you should check that out. So let's talk about what the film is about. This follows a crazed killer slaughtering a family. And then we move on to our main characters. Two friends, actually a group of 3 friends, 2 men and a woman, as they go through their bars and enjoy their Christmas time partying. They dress up as like they dress up in Krampus masks for Krampus Day, and they just in general just enjoy the holiday. Well, unfortunately, this killer has got them in his sights. Will they survive? You'll have to watch to find out. So let's start with some of the good. And there were a couple of things that I did like about this film. I thought the acting was believable and it was worthwhile. I didn't have any problems with that. The asshole character seemed like an asshole character. And matter of fact, they all seem like asshole characters in one way or the other. The killer was very believable, and I loved the Santa costume. You can see this in this picture, right? Well, upside down. There you go. It really does. It looks just creepy as heck. I really did enjoy that aspect of the film. Also, I thought that the way that they opened it was kind of cool. It kind of lays out what type of movie it is. It lays out the gore.
I'm gonna drink your blood like cranberry sauce, meanie!
And certain levels of expectations, which you can then get treated to again at the end. Finally, the thing I enjoyed the most was the music. The music done for this film was excellent. One of the, of course, extras is one of the music videos for one of the main themes, but that's not the only one. It is very well done. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check out this information. So, we've done that. Now let's talk about the bad.
It stinks.
This is one of those where the bad kind of outweighs the good. I'm going to again start with the least and then go to the worst. One of the least is, I'm not that big a fan of the ending, but again, many of you like the type of ending that this film has, so that should not be a big problem for you. I'm not a big fan of this particular type.
I don't know what they have to say, it makes no difference anyway, whatever it is, I'm against it. No matter what it is or who commenced it, I'm against it.
But again, like I said, might be more up your alleyway. I felt like they did a lot of setup, trying to develop these characters, and really there was very little payoff at the end.
I'm just wondering, what's the point?
I feel like they should have done a little bit more with this, or don't waste the time developing them. If you're going to do with them what you were going to do with them, why did you develop them like this? Of course, I wish that they had killed the asshole character, but that's just me. But the thing I hated the most, the thing I really disliked about it, and it was extremely jarring, was...
You know what really grinds my gears?
...was the editing. Just the constant jump cut. It was extremely jarring, and it was almost impossible to watch at points. I would take times to just concentrate on the subtitles in order to just get through it without getting too dizzy. But again, what can you say?
I choose to believe what I was programmed to believe.
With that being said, there were a couple of good things and a good number of bad things. But let's put a number on it, shall we? With that, and the added wonderful nature of all the special features, including the great short film, I give this package a 5 out of 10. So, again, if you like it, check it out. But, again, not the best I've seen. It was okay. It was watchable. I might watch it again sometime. But, I guess we'll see you in the YouTube shout-out. Take care.
Goodbye.
I got my Ron John shirt on. I'm thinking warm thoughts and cold weather. It's nice and snowy in the southeasterly area. But this is one of our special times, and that is a time for a little shout-out. Yes, a shout-out. And this YouTube shout-out is for Movie Buff 1. Movie Buff 1, also, for those of you who are familiar with some of his work, Kyle Rappaport, correct me if I misdid your name, he does a lot of stuff on his channel when it comes to collecting movies, when it comes to movie reviews, and also there is a recent review on there with Inside Movies Galore, a channel very close and dear to my heart. Of course, that's also because I've done some work for that channel, where he talks about a lot of his career choices, and it's very interesting. If anything, go to his page, check it out. Go to Movies Galore's page, check it out. Watch it twice. But then when you're done, watch this guy's catalog. He updates reasonably enough, about a couple times a month it looks like, maybe a little bit more, depending on what's going on. Some behind the scenes stuff, a lot of movie collection stuff. If you really enjoy movie collecting, you get to see a lot of cool stuff. Sometimes he can get a few things, much like Light and Shadow, he is able to come up with some titles that are not things that you normally see. And I like to think that many of those people, all 5 of you who do watch us regularly, are very much into those films that are roads less traveled by your common movie watcher. And he knows those films, and he's been in some of those films. But also, you should definitely check out some of his upcoming roles in the later Return to Nukem High, and of course a part in Shakespeare Shitstorm under Trauma. And of course there is the newly released House of Rathiticus that I will be doing a review on this page, hopefully in January when the Christmas season is done, and you'll get to see a little bit more of this man's work. So I've talked a lot, but viewing is the way to really get to know this person. So check out his channel. Let him know that I sent you guys his way, and we'll meet you over there. Take care.